Hello, this is Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Remember to like and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you so much for watching. So, since it is May the 4th, I really wanted to say Happy Star Wars Day to all the Star Wars fans out there. You probably guessed by the name of this video that this build was inspired by Star Wars. I was actually planning on recreating Yoda's hat in Dagobah from the original movies, but I couldn't get it to look the way that I wanted it to. So I just decided that I'm going to make this a studio for a Star Wars fan. And I really love how this build turned out, and even though it is not what I was actually planning to make, I'm still really happy that I decided to make it, and I really hope that you guys will like it as much as I do. So, as I mentioned in my previous video, this month's theme is green and blue, and especially combinations of them like teal or mint. So this build is the first one in that theme, and I'm really excited about that. So if you haven't watched my videos for a while, or if you're new to my channel, I have a different theme for each month. So I actually started doing this in April, and my first theme was purple, and now May's theme is green and blue, just like I said. Anyway, moving on, about this build, I built this in Oasis Springs. And I actually wanted to build this in Oasis Springs because it kind of reminds me of Tatooine from Star Wars. If you have watched the movies, you probably know what I'm talking about. I built this home on a 20 by 15 lot. So it is a very small lot because this is a very small build. So it suits the build perfectly. The style of this build is very modern, but it has this kind of like a mid-century vibe, especially on the exterior. The color scheme that I chose for this home is this kind of like dark minty green with black and white and pops of copper here and there. And I really love how the color scheme turned out. Everything about it looks just so stunning, and everything kind of like blends in together, even though some things I really had to think through because I felt like they were, I don't know, they looked kind of off. And that is actually why I had to think about those like off cam, but I actually decided to still include them in the speed build. So I just planned how I wanted some things to go, and then I filmed it. So yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to mention that. The landscaping that I made for this home is very, very minimal, and that was so hard for me. If you have watched my other videos, you've probably heard me saying that I love landscaping, and I usually go a little bit overboard with landscaping. But for this home, I really wanted to keep it as minimal as possible. So, like I said, this house is a studio, so everything is basically in the same room. But I did end up separating the space with platforms, and I just love how it turned out. And of course, the bathroom is a separated room. For this home, I ended up using mostly Journey to Batu, of course, and Dream Home Decorator, Eco Lifestyle, and I think also Get to Work. But I did end up using other packs as well, as almost every single time that I built something. But those were the main packs, I guess, and I actually ended up using a lot of base game items for this build as well, and that was actually kind of surprising. I didn't plan on using those, but for some reason I just felt like they really suited some parts of this build. So when I first started making this build, my idea was basically just that I wanted to make a small studio for a Star Wars fan, so I didn't really have a good idea of what I was making at the beginning, but it just came to me while making it. And I was like really surprised how easy it was for me to make this build, because I was really expecting to have a lot of troubles, because there isn't like that many items that are perfectly like in that Star Wars theme. So I really had to like mix it up and use stuff from other packs as well. And I was really thinking that it would be really hard. But in the end, I thought that it was quite easy and it came kind of naturally. And I don't know, it was just like very simple for me to make this. And also, making this home was very, very enjoyable for me. So it was a lot of fun to use a lot of items from the Journey to Batuu game pack, since I don't usually use them that much, even though I'd really love to use them because I just love Star Wars, but I don't usually do builds that would go so well with those items. So I don't know, I just don't end up using them that often, but yeah, it's kind of like a shame because I really love those items. And it's so much fun to have Star Wars related things in the game, even though I really know that many people really dislike that game pack. And I think it's okay, you know, everyone can like whatever packs they want to, but for me, I really enjoy the pack because I don't know, I always enjoy almost any kind of content in the game, and I happen to be a Star Wars fan, so I don't know, it's just very nice to have something Star Wars related in the game, and I enjoy it. But I do understand why some people don't enjoy that because, you know, not everybody is a Star Wars fan, and I totally get that. By the way, if there are any Star Wars fans watching this video, do you have anything special planned for today? I'm actually going to watch some of the movies with my boyfriend and probably play some Star Wars related games also. So we are probably going to start with the prequels. So normally we would start with the original movies, but this time we want to start with the prequels because we might not have time to watch all the Star Wars movies. So the prequels are kind of like both of our favorite movies. So we really want to at least watch those. So we will probably start with them. But anyway, I would love to hear what you guys thought of this build because I don't usually do anything like this. I mean, I have made like a few builds that have like a specific theme, but not that many. So if you have like any thoughts about me making builds with a specific theme or about me making builds with a Star Wars theme, I would love to hear your thoughts about it because, like I've said before, I'm making this content for you guys, so I want it to be enjoyable. But anyway, we are starting to get to the end of this video, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and also remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye!